All right, welcome back to Business Today, and our conversation is matters. What's your plan? Ask yourself, wherever you are, just ask yourself, call yourself for a meeting, as Kenyans say, yeah? And ask yourself, what's my plan? What am I doing with my life? Well, I see a lion wants to provide quite a number of answers in regards to how you can create a plan for a prosperous life, whichever age you come in. Are you a young person? Are you middle-aged? They say there is a life crisis there. And finally, if you're also elderly, there is a plan for you. I'm having a conversation with Evelyn Musunsa, who's the Business Development Manager and General Insurance, Retail and Branches at ICEL Lion. Evelyn, earlier on you said you guys are also catering for one of the critical pillars of the economy. We call them the micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. These are the people that we buy our goods from. These are the people that we interact with business-wise. These are friends who are running small businesses. Touch a little bit on that. How insurance and the role of insurance in sort of streamlining the MSME sector.
Okay, we also have where the platform that we're playing in the SME. Mm-hmm. We are not at the lowest, but we have plans for where each person would fit. The products that we'd have in place, we're looking at how we bundle them, because we appreciate the SMEs want to look at convenience. They want to look at ease of purchase. Mm-hmm. So we look at how we, congregate products for them. And those products would cut across their produce, would cut across what their travel cases are. And it would also go on to take care of the travels that they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what ICEL Lion is looking at, making sure that the customer is well conversant with solutions across the board until when they have a pension plan, until when they have a retirement plan. Okay. So the plan is possible and it's present for each of our customers, and especially the SME.
Okay. When you look at the industry, there are quite a number of products, different companies offering products, and one of the critical issues that we need to do is issue of product differentiation, making your product a little bit unique. Talk to me about how, as ICEL Lion, if you're offering an education cover or an SME cover, how are you differentiating? And we can just get a bottle of water, a little bit. I know we need to clear. Thank you very much. Let's get that bottle of water. Asante sana. You could have the bottle of water. Thank you very much, Eve. Very, very important. But even as you have the bottle of water, just talk to us about how critical product differentiation is for ICEL Lion. How are you setting yourself apart for these different segments that has so many players? Mm-hmm.
Again, we take it back to being present with the customer, being ready to understand the customer needs at their different points in life. If we go to the youth, like I've said, what's their need at that point? If we go to the SME, what's their need at that point? So ICEL Lion is coming in to sell more of the benefits and making sure your benefits fit into each of our 4 companies. So the plan is more or less making sure that you have a solution for everybody, whichever stage they are in life. So that when we sell the benefits, then we differentiate ourselves. This speaks more this speaks above the cut if you're not speaking to only price. So the benefits is what is our biggest driver on the plan, and it also speaks to what solutions do you have at this point in life. So we want to have a conversation. We want you to come to us and tell us, this is where I am, this is what it is, and this is what I aspire to do. Then we develop a plan for you. Okay. So the plan is available for everyone at whatever stage in life. Okay. And we want to differentiate ourselves by being able to listen, being able to understand the customer, being able to, develop what suits the customer best, so that the customer, then we build trust on them. And once you build that trust, then you go ahead to bring in the growth of the insurance, penetration in the market.
Definitely.
So that's what we're looking at.
That's incredible. Establishing the personal touch then you are able to walk with somebody through life, which is actually an incredible approach. When I said we're going to be having a conversation with ICA Lion, one of the questions that came from majority of our audiences was the issue of education cover. We are a very education-oriented society, which is very critical. People had covers, people have taken covers for different, tiers of education. And now we experienced a change and now we have CBC, for example. So in that situation, especially when there is a policy change in a particular sector that you're helping cover for somebody, especially individuals, how do you guys change to cater for some of these newly introduced, the junior highs of this world and whatnot?
Okay, I would really say the products are not cut on what type of education are you in. It's more a plan of X number of years, depending on what is your end game. Do you want to finance secondary insurance, secondary school education? Do you want to get financing for tertiary school fees? So at whatever stage in life, then you take up a policy that would run in accordance to those number of years. So the change in the education sector and the new systems does not affect in any way your policy covers.
So it maintains, it's about the number of years.
It's the number of years that you take. Yeah,
I see that. That's quite incredible. Now, even as we move forward, earlier on we were touching on the issue of technology and leveraging on tech as a vehicle to boost insurance uptake. Because trust you me, if you give me an option to go line up in a bank and bank on my phone, I'll choose that. We are seeing everything being centered on our phones. I know you touched on it a little bit earlier on. Maybe help us understand how you guys are leveraging on technology across these 4 companies in your group to make sure that Kenyans are taking advantage of those spaces.
Good. When you come in as a customer to ICA Lion, we do not see you as a customer of one company. We see you as a customer of ICA Lion Group. So we get you in and we are able to see your 360 across, we are able to relate with you at different, points of your journey, because we have platforms that enable you to access your portfolio with us. And immediately you're in, we have the self-service portal that we have enabled for customers to have a view of their portfolio, their products, and still have a cross view of what the other products available could be. So our intention is to make sure that we take advantage of whoever walks in as an ICA Lion customer. We take advantage of having them get products across all the 4 companies through that portal. We also have facilitation of products buying for various products. We have the travel portal, so you're able to buy your travel insurance through our portal, and we understand the urgency of travel insurance.
Yes.
Once you buy it, you still have visibility of what kind of coverage you have. We then have also the motor portal. You can buy your motor insurance. You've been to Mombasa, you've just gotten your new car at the port, you need insurance. We have a portal that can allow you to buy insurance up to the end of getting an insurance certificate. So convenience at a click is what we call it. And we're looking forward to just making sure that our customer gets a wholesome experience throughout our 4 insurance companies.
Yeah. See that. It's very interesting overall, because we're just chatting, and you have an experience over 20 years in this particular industry, and just observing that how it has changed over the years, and now we have technology. Now you're saying just at a click, everything is shifting. It must be quite incredible just observing that.
It is. And more so because then you're able to reach a wide range of customers. We still are dependent on the customers walking in. We don't still say we can't access you. We are inaccessible because you can't walk in. We have a whole set of branches across the country. We also have companies in the East African region. So we are still reachable, but we still want to be there, be present in technology as technology takes shape in the next, in the different phases that it is. We want to be present. So yes, it's been interesting because then it also makes you able to service big volumes of insurance premiums. You can imagine 20 years ago, what volumes were we writing? Now we're writing so much more. So it means that you have to initiate processes that are efficient, and technology comes in to resolve that kind of process.
I know. Just the other day, I think it was last year, we had the InsurTech Summit, of which I attended, and it was quite incredible. Even utilization of artificial intelligence in assessing claims and whatnot is just incredible what technology is doing in this particular industry. But looking at overall the industry, general insurance has not been, majority of people have not been able to crack and break even. A lot of loss in general compared to life. Is it a thing that is going to change anytime soon?
Yes, I would say one, with the development of technology, how we're running business, how you're managing your overhead costs, and then thereafter how you're also going to make our clients be able to understand insurance. The reason is usually because the primary product that is an entry for general business is usually the motor insurance. Motor has been one competitive space as far as cost is concerned. And being typically the way we are, everybody wants to pay the cheapest. At the end of the day, you pay the cheapest, and that premium that you get is not able to sustain payment of losses that come through. So the design is that we are seeing the industry shaping up in terms of minimum premium rates that you should take on for various covers. So we are hopeful that this is going to change. We are also seeing a lot of people wanting to drive in more additional non-motor products. And that is the plan that ICA Lion has to make sure we are seeing you at 360 and we are able to drive more products for you. We are also able to understand that the customer needs are different. So solutions for those needs will also drive us to get in more non-motor insurances and then balance the book. So yes, there is hope, and coupled with the trust that we're building, out of you understanding that we are open, we're ready for you, we have a plan, we want you to come to us, have a conversation, we give you solutions, and manage your portfolio to profitable levels if that is the case. That is one of the items we want to live up to make sure that we turn around the motor, because it's possible. It's possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
I know when it comes to claims, there's always that challenge of, we can call them fraudulent claims, or people making claims that are not matching up necessarily to the need of that. I don't know what at ICA you guys are doing to make sure that when it comes to the claims coming in, they are legit, because it seems to be a huge problem in the industry.
We've got plans for even how we process our claims, and technology comes into place. So a lot of things have been put into place to just make sure we have the right claims coming in. We are present immediately the claims happen. So we are able to vet anything as quickly as we can. And of course, working with, partners that we trust that are going to execute as is expected. So then the other thing is also continuous, information sharing to our customers on claims processes. So they know what they need to do. So they are not tempted to do anything to, justify a claim after the event. So that conversation is one of those things that we're taking top notch for us.
Okay.
And there are various technological system supported, platforms that we're doing on that.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was observing in regards to insurance uptake in Africa, it was quite interesting, because South Africa is quite high. And when you zoom into South Africa, one of the covers that is very popular is the issue of funeral covers. Because in their culture, they value how you send off somebody into the afterlife. And it's almost one of the leading products for them. So in regards to the way we approach insurance, and is there a way that insurance can ride on the wave of culture?
It's a conversation that maybe will needs a lot of stakeholder management, stakeholders coming in to, see how we can, take advantage of riding of our culture. But I'll not say that there's no solution, because the WhatsApp groups that we know of, which are the common ones that we all go into when when we have such cases.
Yes.
You can plan early. You can plan early in terms of taking products that cut across our businesses, So conversations around, what life insurance policies would give, that would, take care of those incidents of, culture and how we take care of our, departed ones. So we have solutions, and all our 4 companies have solutions. Once you even look at life assurance, we also bring in the trust company. The trust company would take care of your property, your wealth, how you it comes in to make sure that whatever you intended for use as far as your estate is what is executed. So we have products cutting across, and that gives the kind of comfort to our customers and the trust that we want to build in the insurance industry.
All right, Captain. We're coming to the end in less than a minute. I know the question still lingers in majority of Kenyans. What's the plan? But we've answered majority of that question. But the conversation doesn't stop here. I think there is continuous engagement that we need to have to preach this gospel of insurance in the Kenyan society. All right? So further past this, is there a way of engagement that you can talk to Kenyans so that if at all there are questions in their plans, they can reach out to ICA Lion and streamline that?
Yeah, ICA Lion has many plans. The plan is asking, what's your plan? And we're saying we have a plan. So we have social media platforms that you can engage with us on, plan.icalion.co.ke, and you can also reach us out on our the other social media platforms at icaliongroup.com. So plans are available for everyone. Do not be left out. Make sure you have a plan for your plan with ICA Lion Group.
Make sure you have a plan for your plan with ICA Lion. Thank you very much. Evelyn Musunza is actually the Business Development Manager, General Insurance, Retail and Branches at ICA Lion. And she says that, do you have a plan? They've got a plan. And our plan is to end the show today at this particular moment. Thank you very much for joining with us over the past 1 hour. My name is Noah Kipkimboy. That's been Business Today. Up next, we have Bio Kitian. Stay tuned.